Hi, I'm Giulia, and I'd like to present to you the Montessori Study Buddy, a multifunctional desk designed to facilitate teaching for educators and promote integrated learning for kids in Montessori classrooms. This desk is suitable for children between 3 and 5 years old and is an educational supporting tool for Montessori-trained teachers. So what is Montessori? It is an alternative educational method which does not impose a teaching curriculum upon children. Instead, it allows them to pick up the several activities offered within their classrooms at their own pace and cognition, respecting their learning inclinations. This means kids are often working on their own. So with that in mind, the Study Buddy came to life to promote more social interaction among the classmates, at the same time that it facilitates supervision for their educators. The desk's opposite-facing tabletops encourage children to interact and share their educational journeys, while keeping their personal space to avoid mess that can disrupt their learning process. The pivoting boards turn the tabletops into a writing and drawing surface, so the desk can support a wider variety of activities. This feature allows the kids to still play together, even if they're working on very different tasks. It also saves space that would be otherwise taken by multiple furniture pieces, allowing students to move more freely around the room, which is a crucial aspect of Montessori environments. The drafts board mechanism allows the tabletop to be set to 3 different heights, according to the student's necessity. The depth of the slots acts as a safety feature, avoiding the board to move or fall while it stands, and the one-sided curved edges allow the arm mechanism to slide smoothly from one slot to the next. All edges are rounded and smoothed to avoid injuries, and the boards have an offset length which gives enough height for children to draw on them comfortably. Montessori environments avoid using artificial elements. For this reason, the Study Buddy is almost 100% made out of natural materials, being constructed in pine timber, plywood, cotton twine, and natural fiber rattan. All the structure is made of wooden joinery, and the necessary hardware is placed where it is not exposed. The wicker mesh and cord add visual and textural variation to the piece, increasing the sensorial stimulation, intrinsic for early childhood development. On top of that, the mesh on the desk's frames can be used to hang stationery, and can even be used as a drying rack for kids' drawings. The wood is sealed with a water-based polyurethane varnish, which is non-toxic and keeps the natural aspect of the pine while protecting the piece from spills and staining. I believe my furniture piece responded well to the brief, as it has a multifunctional use and can adapt to both the educator and child's usability needs. The Study Buddy uses mostly natural materials for building, and it was entirely handmade, not using any CNC processing, which follows the naturalist values of Montessori. This would, however, significantly increase the cost of manufacturing, as it would have to be made in small scale and slow production. The look of the desk blends well into Montessori prepared environments, which have mostly wooden, blocky furniture. I believe I succeeded in working my design around this very subtle aesthetic, while I managed to add very gentle visual interest points, such as the cotton cord, the rattan, and the opposite-facing offset boards. Nevertheless, I would like to have spent more time on the overall design and try something a bit less rectangular to have some extra playfulness. I also would have liked to integrate some clips or other type of attaching feature to the board, so that the user does not have to tape paper to the surface. Although I have considered injury risks and safety features on my design to avoid sudden drops, the tabletop can still be a finger guillotine point, so it has to be adjusted and operated mostly by the educators. Although Montessori classrooms have a ratio of 1 educator to 4 students, and there is constant supervision, having them operate the table for the children is not always suitable for a very independent learning environment, so I would have to further develop safety features to allow non-supervised use of the table. Overall, I believe I achieved a very good outcome with the Study Buddy, and I'm very excited to see you working daily in an educational setting. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed.